Hi, this is Dr. Saxena, and welcome to the series. What we are talking about, and this is one of the things which I would like everyone should think of this particular thing. I can always tell you what you don't know can hurt you is always you should be on a lookout. As a kind of thing, opening statement, I believe we as a kids and all that, we were guided by our parents. We were told not to touch the cigarette. We are still complying with that. They used to tell, okay, this is bad, this alcohol is bad, you need to take precautions and all that. So we tried, we were told about things which were not bad. And here, for the present generation and the new generation, I would like you to tell you what you don't know which can hurt you. In fact, already is we are into that. Yeah, it's already has started. I am referring to a thing called toxic beauty. How cosmetics and personal care products endanger your health and what you can do about it. So I think it was a long overdue, and it's a wake up call to the public. It's a long overdue. This wake up call to the public should have been gone before. I don't know. There are people who are. I'm lucky that I'm working in this particular field of environmental medicine, and I can always tell you, I used to look into some things which are causing. We were trying to find out what was the hidden thing behind the tip of that iceberg. Tip of the iceberg is just a symptom, and we need to find out what exactly is causing that problem. What is the major problem? So this wake up call, I think this is meant to the people who are not aware of these particular things. In fact, we I must tell you, we are playing that Russian roulette, with these toxic laden cosmetics and the personal care products which apply to our skin, and not just to our skin, to the skin of our infants and children every day. This is how many women know of the risks to their health by using the lipstick, moisturizers, or deodorants. I try to tend to pose this question to all of you. If you are an avid learner trying to understand what this guy is going to talk, a few mothers know of the risk to their infants and children. They started working on some things. So my just trying to share this particular thing. It's basically a info which I would like to share you. What is happening with this particular things which I was talking about, including this personal care products. You have got some things like moisturizers, lipsticks, deodorants, sunscreens, and in spite of all the things which have been known to in the scientific community, the industry is recklessly trying to ignore these dangers, and industry is not putting up the proper thing. I don't think I was an informed person when I try to look into something like trying to when we try to look into aftershave lotion. We try to look into, people are not aware about what are the things which has got into that, what are the perfumes people are using, what is the deodorants people are using. So I would like to reveal some of the wide range of avoidable health risks. Sometimes it can be life threatening also, which you people are unknowingly exposed in a daily everyday cosmetic and personal care products. So sometimes this is 100% this can be avoidable, and I believe there are few things which come to my mind. that the usually which we tend to ignore that. The first thing which I can always go on and on, but I can always tell you, this toxic ingredients have been incriminated in a wide range of diseases, particularly cancers. I'm talking about lipstick, I'm talking about deo, I'm talking about sunscreens. Yes, this cancers include something like melanin, melanoma of the skin. You have got lethal ovarian cancer. We know the talcum powder which was used by a lot of people without having any idea about what is this causing, and we have now reasons to say talcum powder was the reason for that ovarian cancer in so many people. It even not just that, I'm talking about something like parabens, I'm talking about phthalates and all that, which can cause birth defects in male infants. You people are having hypospadias, so many things and all that. um, you need to look into that. What are these things as such? You need to look at the what are the toxic ingredients. What is this shampoo has got? What is this doctor talking about phthalates? What is this doctor talking about? You need to look into what is the antiperspirants. What is the things which are being used. We need to look in that, because now we have safe and organic products which are available as an alternative to these dangerous products. So this has to be worked out, and you need to understand in a big perspective. I can always tell you, I'm here to give a food for thought. I can tell you, with the lipstick, what you are using, you are trading, you are increasing lead levels in the body. With the DOs and antiperspirants, you are increasing aluminum, you are increasing parabens and all that. So the more the toxic load in your body, you are getting into problems. So this is what exactly I was compelled to come. I was compelled. I thought, let me share this particular thing, because this is just a food for thought. You need to understand things and all that, and start taking remedial measures. Remedial measures are very simple. You need to just put. You need to look at something like which is safe and safe, affordable, and organic things, which you are able to get into things that will serve the purpose. I can always go on. I can always talk about what are the other safe things which I would like to propagate here, but it's a very simple things. If you start doing some kind of research, everyone is having a Google. Try to look into what is this talk. What are the non-toxic things which are affordable, which are available. Try to use that. That makes a difference. Thank you.